Joyner from runningrestaurants.com, where we give you the tips, tools, and techniques you need to be more profitable. I've got a great one question with episode for you with Roger Beaudoin from restaurantrockstars.com. Here we go. All right, Roger, you work with restaurants all over the country, and you're seeing a lot of different things from these folks, but what's one thing that maybe everybody could be doing better?
You know, it's so common. It's like people train staff to do one particular job. You got dishwashers, you got line cooks, you got hosts, you got busters. I mean, all the different positions in restaurants. But let's face it, these people get the flu. They get, accidents happen. The unexpected happens. And then suddenly you lose a key player. And what do? You're scrambling to find someone to replace them. And not every night in your restaurant is easy. So one of the investment in my staff was cross-training. So that means I had hostesses that could bus tables and serve if they had to. I had bartenders that could be servers and servers that could be bartenders. My dishwashers were trained to be fry cooks. It's like the whole place was cross-trained to do several different jobs. And we rotated just to keep things interesting. They really appreciated that. But if the unexpected happened and someone couldn't show up for a shift, I had someone that could fill in. We also had an on-call policy, which I rarely see, okay? Staffing and labor efficiency is pretty critical to keeping labor costs down. And you never know. I mean, if you've got a pretty regular pattern of business in your restaurant where you know what's going to happen on a Tuesday versus a Saturday, and you keep copious records like we did, we had a really dialed in scheduling system. But let's face it, sometimes things get slower quicker and you let somebody go, and then all of a sudden a tour bus shows up, and you need that staff back, but you let them go, or whatever the reason is. We always had two people that could do a variety of jobs on call on a day off, and we rotated this, okay, so that it was fair for everybody, and we incented them for coming in if they had to above and beyond their normal pay grade, and there were rewards for that. It rarely happened, but it's happened on a couple of occasions, but we always had backup, and the customer experience never suffered. And I don't see this. It's a little bit of an investment in labor up front to train these people, but think of the benefits over time when you've got people that can do multiple jobs. And that was one way that we transitioned people into new positions, and they became managers, and all kinds of great things happened because they had a multiple skill set.
Good. I love that. I love that. And for restaurants that are dealing with labor problems, which is everybody, but the thing is, we all have lots of struggles. And this is a really good tip that restaurants can use to both empower staff, give them more responsibility, feel like people are more involved. And then to Roger's main point, have the ability to ramp up, ramp down, and solve those critical situations in terms of staff shortages or not having the right people. So I love that, Roger. Appreciate it, my man. That was Roger Beaudoin from Restaurant Rockstars in a One Question With episode. You can learn more about Roger and his outstanding lineup of products and services for restaurant operators at www.restaurantrockstars.com. And for more great restaurant marketing, operations, people, service, and tech tips, check us out at www.runningrestaurants.com. We'll see you next time.